Camino de Santiago has been around for hundreds of years. St. James led the way for many to follow. Since then, millions of people have completed the Camino. Now it's your turn. Time for you to complete the challenge, then receive the credential or certificate of acceptance along the way. Whether it be the Camino Frances, or called the French way in English, or simply starting from Sarria to complete the minimum 100 kilometres to receive the reward, your time has come. For many it is a pleasurable trip with family or friends. Over a week starting in Sarria, going through Porto Marine, Uixi, ending in Santiago. Where the French way starts at St. John Pied de Port, going through Pamplona, Logroño, Burgos, the Meseta, Leon, Astorga and numerous other towns to Santiago, covering 780 kilometres. Most would follow a plan expected to complete it in around 30 days or so. It has been planned and researched through websites or YouTube channels. The reason to go cover spiritual, religious, physical, mental and social opportunities. Tip number 1. Enjoyment. Arriving by plane, train, bus or car. It is now time to put the plan into action. The backpack has been checked and rechecked, minimising the weight, enabling speed and efficiency along the road. Enjoyment is the goal, now put it into action. Take on board your reason to complete the walk. Are you seeking a new path, a change of direction, or simply require rest from the daily routine? The Camino offers solutions, other breaks do not. The routine requires change, each day preparing the rucksack for all weathers. For some it requires reading material to find happiness or seek answers to historical events. A break from the normal frees the mind. This is when the enjoyment begins. Get into the stride, take each day as it comes, then take steps towards your transformation. Tip number 2. People, or maybe a social life. Entering an albergue for the first time is daunting. Solo travellers naturally feel a little discomfort the first time they book into a dormitory or an albergue. Though normal life is different because you may live alone or live with family or friends. This quickly disappears and creates an opportunity to meet people. Meeting someone or a few people in your bunk room will build relationships and can lead to more people quickly. Forming groups is part of the Camino. Every day more people will enter your route, be part of your sleeping arrangement, become part of your church group or even someone simply to share a dinner with. The Camino is how you make it. Confidence becomes part of the normal. Removing your introvert self, you have a real change to build a new character, assume a new role. Without doubt, people will speak to you on a daily basis. The conversations will flow. People will learn about your nationality, your identity, your starting route, and most commonly, your plans throughout the Camino. Embrace the situation. No one is seeking more than company along the way. Each day involves a walk, a new location, and new people. Yes, the magic takes over and friendships will form, maybe romantically, but most of all, the groups will be your strength, helping to find the next destination, a good albergue, or simply a place they want to share with someone. Do not miss out the opportunity to speak to people, take a coffee with someone, or go to church with. It will allow you to discover yourself. Tip number 3. Location or tourist sites. Spain is steeped in history. Over time it has seen invasions from the Moors, English, and others who claim to add culture and heritage to its nation. Dominated by religion for hundreds of years, Catholicism is the main influence to many people and regions. The Camino follows great routes along many small towns or pueblos and fewer larger cities or ciudades, all of which have individuality, character and tradition. Going from place to place, you will undoubtedly come across churches or iglesias of all sizes offering theos or stamps to add to your collection of memories. Within the churches, different ornaments will provide mystery and intrigue covering many centuries. The cathedrals in Pamplona, Burgos, Leon and especially Santiago offer solace, and personal enlightenment, delivering masses and personal messages conveyed to all. Besides churches, you will encounter statues of historical people, links to pilgrims or peregrinos, distance markers to Santiago, or simply wonderful architecture, making your journey awe-inspiring, breaking up the walk and uplifting the spirit to continue onwards. Tip number 4, exercise, or simply the walk. Walking is one of the best exercises for the body, health and mental health. It requires very little thought and is enjoyed by most. Prior to the Camino, many train to keep up with the daily workload with or without a backpack. Different types of shoes or boots are available to complete the journey, offering different types of benefits. Personally, I prefer hiking boots to cover all terrain, whether it be rocky, up or down, hill, grass, pavement and mostly gravelly or stony paths. Every day, the route takes you into a different world, removing stress and strain on your life, transferring you into Camino life. The distance covered varies between the types of walker participating. The 100-kilometre walker from Sarria will normally be dictated by the tour group or minimal time frame allotted to complete the task. Where the long distance walker, say the French way hike, will cover 780 kilometres. Yes, many will set a time frame, say 32 or 34 days, but many end up changing their plans. Daily as they settle into the routine, increasing the distance becomes normal, reducing the days to complete the challenge. Some will take on board additional rest days to see the sights or simply enjoy a well-earned rest. Exercise elevates the mind, creating extra thought or a new purpose each day. It is a wonderful spiritual moment when the day's walk is over, more so when the wait has extended by over 10k or so. I was lucky I did not get any blisters during my non-stop 28-day walk. No trick, just luck. I wore bulk standard thin cotton socks inside my Mindel hiking boots, done up very tightly to avoid friction, where others had blisters upon blisters, wearing walking shoes or CrossFit shoes. The daily workload quickly becomes a task of the day. The exercise is why you are here. Feel the moment, counter the pain, stretch your body, and most of all, smile with every step taken. Tip number 5, food or local delicacies. Across Spain, especially along Camino, multiple cafes, tabernas and restaurants offer great choices. It is partly due to the former dictator Franco, who insisted that everyone should be able to eat a decent meal at affordable prices every day. Hence the invention of the Menu del Dias, or menu of the day. In simple terms, a choice of starters, mains and dessert or coffee with wine or water, normally around €15. It provides a great source of vitamins and proteins combined with regional flavours or sauces, creating plenty of energy to top up depleted calories from the Camino. It is a great chance to try Spanish food without fuss. Personally, I found the bread served all the time an unnecessary addition to the meal, whereas suitable for many, more so the Spanish. Elected to reside in an albergue or municipal albergue, you'll find it a great chance to meet fellow Camino walkers. In most albergues, a similar take on Menu de Dias is offered daily with similar portions, although many albergues will use pasta as the main ingredient, which becomes a little samey after a while. Versiones are small tapas offered from counters add a little adventure to morning meals. Tortillas are an example on offer, generally found everywhere, a great source of energy constructed from potatoes and onion. Yes, regional variations of raciones and Menu de Dias do exist. Ending it in Galicia, fish is more prevalent, especially pulpo or octopus, or empanadas gallega, a tuna pie, more abundant. Experimenting is a wonderful way to awaken the taste buds. Go ahead, enjoy, or as the Spanish say, buen provecho.